Stop wasting time on ineffective communication because it's time to level up your communication game and dominate your business success. Hey there, welcome back to Hustle and Heartbeat. I'm your host, Isai Rodriguez, and this is where we turn passion into profit, one actionable tip at a time, helping you move your home business forward by leaps and bounds. So hit that subscribe button, grab your creative hat, and let's get started. And speaking of taking action, I have something super exciting for you if you're ready to finally ditch your boss and build a profitable home business that you love. Then my free training unveils the key steps to make that dream a reality. Learn from my experience and the experience of countless other millionaire mindsets out there, and discover the secrets that top homepreneurs use to achieve true financial freedom and freedom of time. Don't wait. Follow the link in my bio and let's turn those dreams into a visual masterpiece. In the meantime, let's jump right into the action for this episode. So, how are you guys out there? I'm a little excited, a little anxious, to have you here today for what promises to be an enlightening conversation. So, today's topic, well, it's one that affects every single one of us, right? Whether you realize it or not, it's communication. This one took a long time for me before I was able to really wrap my head around how it is or how it was affecting me and my business. And to be honest, to be 100% transparent, I struggle with communication then and still now. And I think we've all been there, right? Those moments when what we say doesn't quite translate into what others hear, right? It's like our words are caught in some kind of communication quicksand, if you will, right? And it leaves us feeling frustrated and misunderstood, right? But don't, because today we're diving headfirst into the world of effective communication, right? We're going to shine a light on those deadly dialogues that trip us up, all of us, and we'll show you how to break free from the grips of a deadly dialogue. So, first of all, communication isn't just about the words that we say. Am I right? This is the biggest misconception by far. Again, I'm the first to admit that I was guilty of this, but it's not just about that. Right? It's about how we say the things that we say, right? The tone that we use, and even our body language, right? There's a delicate balance involved in communication, but once you master the steps, oh boy, the world is your oyster, right? Let me tell you. So what are some of these deadly dialogues we're talking about, right? Well, there's the classic case of the misunderstood message, right? Where what we intended to say gets lost in translation, right? You say one thing, you think it was understood one way, but in fact, it wasn't. It was taken, or understood in another way, right? Then there's the dangerous dance of assumptions where we assume we know what others are thinking without ever bothering to ask, right? Or we talk, they nod, and we assume that our message is being assimilated properly. But maybe the deadliest of them all is the silent treatment, right? Those times when we choose not to speak up, we fear conflict or rejection or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you, silence is just as damaging as words are, right? If not more so. So what are some of the tools that you need to escape these communication traps, right? We're talking about 1, active listening, right? 2, we're talking about setting clear expectations. And 3, the power of empathy. So let's start with active listening, all right? So active listening isn't just about hearing the words someone is saying, right? It's about fully engaging with them, both verbally and non-verbally, right? It involves giving your undivided attention, maintaining eye contact, right? And truly understanding what the other person is expressing. When we talk about active listening, we also want to, we also want to be asking clarifying questions, right? Paraphrasing to confirm that you're understanding them, right? And giving feedback to show that you're truly tuned in to the conversation. By mastering active listening, you not only gain valuable insights into the other person's perspectives and emotions, but you also show them that, you show them respect and empathy, right? And this makes the foundation of your relationships that much stronger, right? And so how about setting clear expectations? What do we mean by that, right? Here's the thing. Clear communication starts with setting clear expectations, right? This involves clearly outlining your intentions, clearly stating your needs and your boundaries, right? It also includes you understanding those intentions, those needs, those boundaries of the people that you're communicating with, right? It's a two-way street. So when expectations are ambiguous or unspoken, right? That's when misunderstandings and conflicts are more likely to happen with that other person. So by getting ahead of it and proactively communicating your expectations and seeking clarity from others, what happens is that you create a framework for productive interactions and mutual understanding. And also, setting clear expectations helps build accountability, right? It makes both people aware of what is expected of them, all right? It gives you both something to work towards. You can both work on like common goals more effectively, things like that. You're on the same page, if you will, right? Does that make sense? Is that like, all right, anyway. So let's move on to the power of empathy. So empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of other people, that other person that it goes beyond sympathy, right? Sympathy is just you feeling compassion for someone else's struggles, right? That's great, but actively putting yourself in their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective, wow, that's where the magic happens right there, right? When you practice empathy in your communication, you listen to the other person with an open heart, right? You validate that person's emotions, right? And you respond with kindness and understanding. When you approach interactions with empathy, what ends up happening is that you create a safe and supportive environment where trust is born, right? Empathy is also it also strengthens existing connections. It creates genuine human connections, right? It builds bridges of understanding, even while, there might be disagreement between the two, right? So by adding these tools into your daily communications, right? Active listening, setting clear expectations, the power of empathy. When you add these into your communication toolkit, you give yourself the skills needed to make your way through any conversation challenges that may come up, right? You build healthier, more fulfilling relationships in both your personal and professional life. And again, I've personally struggled with these in the past, and I still do at times. But trust me, when I say this, is that once you start implementing these strategies in your personal and professional life, you'll be amazed at the difference that it makes overall, right? Suddenly those deadly dialogues start looking like nothing more than a distant memory, right? And they'll be replaced basically by meaningful connections and productive conversations, right? This takes time and practice, but it can be done. And you have everything inside you to make that happen. So there you have it, my friends. That's what I have for you for this video. Take the initiative, start to be an active listener. Start setting clear expectations and show just how powerful your empathy muscle is, and start escaping those communication traps like a champ. All right. As always, if you found some value in today's episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join our community of dream builders just like you. And don't forget to follow the link in my bio for access to my free training where I unveil the exact steps to make your dreams a reality. Learn from my experience and the experience of countless other millionaire minds out there, and discover the secrets that top homepreneurs use to achieve financial freedom and an unlimited freedom of time. Until the next time, stay legendary, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Bye.